What if July 21st wasn't just another ordinary summer day? What if, behind the calendar, beneath the ordinary routines, this date held a hidden cosmic secret that could shift your life in a way you've quietly prayed for? Astrologers and ancient scribes whispered about rare energetic openings, specific moments where heaven and earth aligned. When unseen forces opened a portal not visible to the naked eye, but deeply felt in the soul. July 21st is one of those days. Not many know this. Not many feel it. But if you're watching this right now, chances do. Somewhere within, you've been sensing that something is about to change. Numerology calls this date a 7 gateway. July, the 7th month, paired with the 21st, a number of divine convergence. 2 + 1 = 3. The number of alignment, body, mind, spirit, creates a vibration that ancient masters believed could open doorways, especially doorways to unexpected fortune, answered prayers, and divine timing. And while the world rushes on emails, alarms, traffic, notifications, those attuned to the higher flow can feel something sacred humming beneath the noise. As if the universe has wrapped a secret gift in silence, waiting for the right soul to open it. A cosmic birthday of blessings, accessible only to those who pause long enough to listen. Have you been struggling with something lately? Financial stress that doesn't seem to let up. That quiet hope that maybe, just maybe, things could turn around if the right opportunity showed up. You're not alone. And that's exactly why you're here. This isn't wishful thinking or blind optimism. This is divine alignment. You see, throughout spiritual history, certain days were believed to be divine appointments, times when prayers were more likely to be heard, when the veil between you and the source thinned. July 21st has echoed across timelines as one such day. Some call it the day of divine return, others the day of unlocking. But they all agree brings with it a key, and that key, a simple, sacred phrase. Just 7 words. These 7 words, spoken on this very day, are believed to unlock the energy of provision. Open channels long blocked by fear or karma, and awaken the divine current of unexpected abundance. Yes, unexpected wealth. Not just money, but relief, breakthrough, clarity, opportunity, support, and no, I won't reveal the words just yet, because timing is everything. And understanding what you're holding is just as important as receiving it. But I will say this, you won't need to buy anything. You won't need to beg or hustle. All that's asked is an open heart, a moment of pause, and the willingness to receive what is already yours in the realm of spirit. July 21st is more than a date. It's an ancient rhythm returning. And the 7-word prayer you're about to receive is not just a sentence, but a summons from the universe. Are you ready to remember what your soul has always known? The time is near. Stay close. There are whispers that echo through time, whispers of a sacred code passed quietly from mouth to ear, from teacher to seeker. Not written in any book, not carved into any stone, but carried in the breath of those entrusted with its mystery. A simple sequence of 7 words. 7 syllables of power. Each a key, unlocking a hidden door to prosperity, not just of coin, but of clarity, purpose, and divine alignment. For centuries, this code remained hidden in the folds of forgotten traditions, murmured by desert mystics under starlit skies. Recited in the inner chambers of Gnostic temples, or intoned in rhythmic breath by Sufi dervishes in sacred trance. These words are not ordinary. To the uninitiated, they may sound like everyday phrases, like something you might hear in passing, or read in an old poem. But beneath their simplicity lies something deeper, a vibrational frequency calibrated to awaken dormant energy fields. Where modern language aims to describe the world, sacred language reshapes it. The 7-word code is not just to be spoken, it is to be felt. Each syllable is like a tuning fork, resonating with specific energetic meridians in the body. Spoken with intent on the right day, in alignment with the right cosmic rhythm, it is said to unlock streams of opportunity, synchronicity, and abundance. Why 7 words? The number 7 has long been associated with divine perfection. 7 chakras, 7 heavens, 7 notes in the musical scale. Kabbalistic numerology. 7 is the bridge between the earthly and the divine. In Buddhist lore, the Buddha took 7 steps after his birth. And in ancient Hermetic scrolls, 7 vibrational tones were said to hold the power to transmute matter into light. So, it is no coincidence that this invocation holds 7 words. It was designed not just for the mind to understand, but for the soul to remember. But here's where the prophecy deepens. The real potency of the 7-word code is time-locked. It is only during specific celestial events, when the architecture of the cosmos mirrors the alignment of the body, that the code's power is fully activated. And this year, on July 21st, such a gateway opens. Astrologers from multiple lineages, Vedic, Hellenistic, and even Mayan calendar interpreters have marked this date as a rare convergence, when Venus, Saturn, and Mercury form a trine across wealth-bearing houses. It is as though the universe itself pauses, takes a deep breath, and listens. The 7-word code is not magic in the way Hollywood depicts. It is alignment. You are not summoning something from outside you. You are remembering what was always inside you, waiting. Now, July 21st is the day the lock clicks into place. And when spoken with clarity and heart, the code opens what some call the vault of divine favor, a state where money flows without strain. Ideas arrive without force, and people, places, and opportunities bend to meet your quiet readiness. These aren't just words. They are instruments of spiritual wealth. They are the map, but only you can walk the path. And soon, you will hear them. Elena hadn't opened her curtains in 3 days. The apartment felt heavier than usual, not from the summer heat, but from the weight of bills piled on the kitchen table and the silence left behind after her husband, Miguel, passed 2 years. Prior, at 63, Elena found herself drifting, not quite here, not quite there. A widow, a mother to grown children who lived hours away, and a woman quietly drowning in debt she never imagined would follow her into her golden years. She remembered standing in her bathroom mirror that morning, July 17th, looking at her own eyes and whispering, "I just need a sign. Anything." That afternoon, while scrolling through her phone with no real intention, a video popped up. It didn't shout or flash, simply asked, "Have you forgotten how to receive?" For reasons she couldn't explain, Elena clicked. And that's where she first heard about the 7-word code, a prayer passed down in secret, meant to awaken those who felt abandoned by the world. Skeptical but desperate, she wrote the words down on the back of a pharmacy receipt. For the next few nights, she whispered them into her pillow. She didn't chant them loudly or with perfect posture. She just said them quietly from the heart, like someone calling home from a faraway place. And on July 21st, something shifted. At first, it was subtle. A deep exhale she didn't realize she'd been holding in for years. A lightness in the chest. Then, small waves of change. A call from a distant cousin offering her a part-time bookkeeping job. A surprise refund check in the mail from an overpaid insurance premium. And later, an invitation to join a local women's circle that she didn't know would become her second family. Elena didn't become a millionaire overnight, but something far greater happened. She began to trust life again. She started wearing colors again, leaving her apartment with intention. Smiling at strangers like the world hadn't betrayed her. She said the 7-word prayer wasn't just a code for wealth, it was a mirror. A mirror that showed her she was never truly broken. Only paused to this day, she keeps those 7 words folded inside her wallet. She touches them before paying any bill, before entering any conversation that feels too heavy. She calls them her anchor words. And every July 21st, she lights a white candle at dawn and whispers them into the new day. Not because she's asking for more, but because she's overflowing with quiet gratitude. Elena's story isn't rare. It's simply unspoken. Just like you, she stood on the edge of surrender, not knowing that the tiniest act of hope could swing open the invisible door. And now, maybe this is the moment the prayer finds you too. Now, the time has come to speak the prayer. These are the 7 words that were passed down through whispers and silence. Not to be rushed, but to be spoken with care, open, receive, flow, trust, grace, rise, thank. 7 simple words, but each one carries a world of meaning. These are not random, they are keys. Each one opens something inside you. Each one touches a part of your spirit that may have been asleep for years. First, open. This is the beginning. The moment where walls fall and resistance softens. To open is to say, I no longer block what belongs to me. The symbol. For this word is the lotus flower symbol of awakening. Its color is light pink, gentle, and alive. When you speak this word, feel your heart relax. Let the tightness go. Second, receive. Many people pray, but few know how to receive. This word teaches you that good things are not earned through struggle alone. They can also come through rest, stillness, and quiet belief. The symbol is the open palm. The color is gold, the color of sunlight and treasure. Say this word as if you're finally saying yes to what you once thought was out of reach. Third, flow. This is movement without force. When life flows, money flows, love flows, ideas flow. It's the opposite of fear and control. The symbol is water, and the color is blue, calm and strong. Speak this word gently, like a river that knows where it's going, even when you do not dot forth trust. This is the quiet agreement you make with the unseen. Trust doesn't mean everything will go your way. It means you are safe, even when things change. The symbol is a bridge over mist. The color is silver gray, steady, and wise. Say this word with your whole breath. Trust is the step you take before the ground appears. Fifth, grace. Grace is the blessing that needs no reason. Oh, you didn't earn it. You didn't chase it. It simply arrives because love never forgot you. The symbol is a white feather drifting in the wind. The color is white, clear, and pure. When you say this word, feel the tension melt from your shoulders. Grace carries you when your own strength is gone. Sixth, rise. This is not about standing tall. It's about lifting gently, without force. Rising means allowing yourself to become more than your past. The symbol is the sun at dawn. The color is orange gold, full of quiet power. But when you speak this word, feel your spirit stretch upward, not to impress, but to become seventh. Thank. The final word, gratitude, is the seal. When you say thank you, you tell the universe, I saw the gift. I accepted it. I will carry it well. The symbol is the harvest, a full table after a long season. The color is green, soft, and whole. Say this word with care. It ends the prayer, but it also begins a new cycle. Now, try speaking the words slowly, one by one. Open, receive, flow, trust, grace, rise, thank. Feel them in your mouth, in your chest, in your breath. They are yours now. These 7 words are not special because they are rare. They are special because when you speak them with your heart, something moves, not outside, but inside. And that's where real wealth begins. Not every day is the same. Some dates are just numbers on a calendar. Others carry a strange energy, a stillness, a sense of something more. July 21st is one of those rare days. On this day, something in the sky shifts. Many spiritual traditions believe that certain days hold a thin veil when the space between the physical and spiritual becomes softer, easier to pass through. It is said that messages reach faster, prayers are heard more clearly, and what is stuck can begin to move. This year, July 21st lines up with powerful events above. A full moon rises full of light, pulling on oceans and emotions. Full moons often mark a time of release, of clarity, and of closing old chapters. But this one is different. It sits near a special Venus transit, a moment when the planet of love, beauty, and abundance sends its energy straight into our lives. Venus is not just about romance. In spiritual astrology, Venus also rules over money, comfort, and what we allow ourselves to receive. When Venus moves through certain houses in the sky, it acts like a soft breeze, opening doors that once felt sealed shut. There is also something special in the numbers. July is the 7th month. The day is 21. If you add these numbers together, 7, 2 plus 1, you get 10. And in many sacred number systems, 10 means something is complete. It also marks a new beginning, like the closing of a circle and the start of another. It is not an end. It is a quiet turning point. Some mystics say July 21st holds the same energy as a doorway. Not a loud one, but a quiet one that waits for those who are paying attention. On this day, those who sit in stillness, speak with honesty, and hold their words with care may feel something shift. A moment of peace, a sudden thought, strange calm that wasn't there before. This is why the 7-word prayer is most powerful on this day. The sky listens, the ground softens, and the space between wishing and receiving grows thinner. You may feel more open. You may feel something rise in your chest. Not fear, not excitement, but a quiet knowing. Not everyone will notice it. Some will walk through the day without feeling anything. But for those who pause, who speak with heart, July 21st can mark a change they never expected. It is not about rushing or chasing. It is about timing, and this timing belongs to you now. Many people spend their lives chasing money, love, peace, answers. They run faster, work harder, think more, pray louder, but still feel stuck. It can be painful. It can feel lonely. But the truth is simple. What you chase often runs away. What you open to comes closer. There is a quiet law in the spiritual world. It says that you don't force good things into your life. You receive them, you make space for them. You become ready. This is not weakness. This is not waiting with empty hands. This is alignment. Means your heart, your thoughts, and your actions move together. When you're in alignment, life feels soft again. You no longer fight with time. You no longer beg. You simply say, I'm ready now. And that is enough in many teachings. This truth is shared again and again. The Buddha once said, you only lose what you cling to. When we grip tightly out of fear, we block what is trying to find us. In the Bible, it is written, ask, and it shall be given to you. But the asking is not loud. It is clear. It is steady. It comes from a place of trust, not panic. Receiving is not about sitting and doing nothing. It is about letting go of the walls inside you. The thoughts that say, "I'm not worthy." The fear that says it won't happen for me. The guilt that whispers others need it more than I do. When you remove those blocks, something happens. Life begins to give again. Not always fast, not always loud, but always in time. The 7-word prayer is not a spell. It is a reminder. It helps you come back to a soft, open space inside. And that's where the real change begins. So if you're tired, that's okay. If you've tried everything and still feel stuck, that's okay too. You don't need to push anymore. You don't need to chase. You are not behind. You are not broken. You are just being asked to receive. Let your breath slow down. Let your shoulders relax. For one moment now, ask from the heart and let the answer come in its own way. If you feel called to use the 7-word prayer on July 21st, here is a simple way to do it. You don't need special tools, just your time, your breath, and a quiet space. This small act can turn an ordinary moment into something meaningful. Choose a time that feels peaceful, either at sunrise or moonrise. These are times when the sky changes and the air feels softer. Find a place where you can be still for a few minutes. It can be your room, a balcony, or even beside a window. Take a small white candle and light it with a quiet thought in your heart. This light is not for anyone else. It is just for you. A soft reminder that something sacred is happening, even in silence. Now, take a piece of paper. Write down one thing you wish to receive. Just one. Something honest. Maybe it's peace. Maybe it's help. Maybe it's money for something important. Whatever it is, write it down. No need to explain. Just write it with feeling. Hold the paper in your hand. Close your eyes. Breathe in slowly. Then, speak the 7-word prayer out loud. Open, receive, flow, trust, grace, rise. Say it 3 times, slowly, with meaning. Let each word land. Let your body relax as you speak. Let your heart stay open as you say the words. Imagine a soft, golden light entering your body. This light is warm. It fills your chest, your arms, your face. It brings peace. It brings strength. It brings what you need, even if you can't name it yet. Afterward, sit in silence for a minute or 2. Let everything settle. If you feel moved to write in a journal, do so. Write what you felt, what you saw. Just write, "Thank you." That is enough. This small act is your offering. It is your yes to life. It is not about being perfect. It is about being present, and that is where everything begins. Some people may wonder, how can a few words spoken in silence bring real change? It's a fair question. This is not about blind belief. It is about understanding how the mind, the heart, and energy work together. Everything in life has a frequency. Just like music has notes and light has color, thoughts and emotions also carry energy. When you feel fear or worry, your body becomes tight, your breath shortens, your energy lowers. But when you feel calm, hopeful, or grateful, your body softens, your heart beats more smoothly, your breath becomes steady. Scientists have studied this. They call it heart-brain coherence. It means that your heart and your brain begin to move in harmony. It creates a kind of balance inside your body. And from this balanced place, your energy sends a clear signal into the space around you. Some people call this the quantum field, a space that connects everything. Others call it God, the universe, or the divine. But whatever name you choose, the idea is the same. When you send out a clear signal, the world responds. Words by themselves may seem small, but when words are spoken with emotion and intention, they carry power. Saying thank you while truly feeling it is different from saying it without meaning. The 7-word prayer works the same way. When you say the words with an open heart, an honest desire, your whole body starts to shift. You begin to match the energy of what you're asking for. This is not magic, it's alignment. It is the same reason why being near a kind person makes you feel safe, or why walking in nature brings peace. Energy speaks, and your energy, when calm and clear, opens doors. So when you sit quietly, speak the prayer, and feel it in your body, something begins to move, not because of luck, but because you changed the signal you were sending. This is the quiet science of the spirit. Simple, honest, real. You are not alone in this. All across the world, people are saying the 7-word prayer quietly in their homes, under the stars, before sleep, or just after sunrise. And the stories they share remind us that something real is happening. At Luna Faith 37 wrote, "I said the prayer with tears in my eyes. I had no idea what would happen. 3 days later, I received a call for a job I had forgotten I applied for. They offered more than I expected. I just sat down and cried again, this time in gratitude." At Healing Roots 5:3 said, "My daughter and I both said the prayer together on July 21st last year. She had been struggling with anxiety, and I was carrying financial fear. Within a week, something changed." She laughed again. I felt lighter. Money came through a friend we never expected. I now say the words every morning. At Golden Pathway 22 shared, "I didn't believe in anything spiritual, but I said the words anyway. I can't explain it, but I felt calm for the first time in months. That night, I slept without waking up in fear. That alone felt like a gift." At Open Soul 88 posted, "I wrote down my wish, said the prayer 3 times, and let it go. 2 days later, an old debt was forgiven. I kept reading that it works. Now I know why." This is more than a ritual. It's a quiet movement of faith, healing, and shared hope. If you're watching now, you can type your affirmation in the comments. Many have written, "I accept my wealth. I am open to receive. The prayer has found me." Your words matter. Your voice is part of this. If this video found you, it's not by accident. You were meant to hear these words, not just with your ears, but with your heart. Maybe you've been waiting for a sign. Maybe you've felt tired, unsure, or quietly asking for something too. Shift. This is your moment. Right now, take a soft breath. Let your shoulders drop. Let the noise fade. And speak the words with me one more time. Open, receive, flow, trust, grace, rise. Say them slowly. Let them land in your body. Let them echo inside you. Not with fear, not with doubt, but with calm faith. Everything begins with this small act. You don't need to know how it will happen. You only need to say yes. Yes to healing. Yes to ease. Yes to a new season of peace, support, and quiet joy. See yourself standing in a future where you are free, where abundance flows, where you no longer chase, but gently receive. That future begins with one soft whisper, one sacred moment, one prayer, and that prayer is now yours. If this touched you, write your words below. Speak them into the space. You are not alone anymore. Your moment has arrived, and something beautiful is already on its way.